Welcome to all first PUC students. See, in this year, so what is the first chapter here? So sets. So name of the first chapter is sets. See, in this chapter we shall know the meaning of the set along with some of the examples, types of sets, representation of sets. So in this session, before going to the definition of sets, so let us discuss about the set of numbers. Okay, so in our previous classes we have known the set of numbers. So how do you write the set of numbers? See, we have some symbols, so let us introduce some of the symbols here. So what is the set of numbers? See, first of all, so we begin our study with the symbol n. N means what? See, n means set of natural numbers. Okay, so n means what? Set of natural numbers. Set of natural numbers. So set of natural numbers means, so we know, so natural numbers, what are the natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, see, this is flower bracket. So I have written the number, the digits 1, 2, 3, 4 inside the flower bracket. So this type of arrangement itself is called set. Okay, so set of natural numbers. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ. ನೋಡಿ, ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1, 2, 3, 4. ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ brackets. So set of natural numbers, that is the symbol is capital letter N. So our study begins with this set of natural numbers. So here, on observing carefully, we see that, see here, 0 is not included because 0 is not a natural number. See, counting numbers are called natural numbers. So if I include 0, then that set becomes what? We know that is set of whole numbers, W. Okay, set of whole numbers. So that is, see, I will include 0 here. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is a set of whole numbers. So the notation is W. Okay, capital letter. So ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಇದು W. So ಇದು ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ. So I will write that as W, set of whole numbers. See, WHOLE, whole numbers. So the set of whole numbers includes, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the counting numbers are called natural numbers. If I include 0 to this set, then that becomes another set. That set is called set of whole numbers. ಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, set of whole number. See, on the number line, see, if I draw the number line, if I mark this as say 0, see 0, 1, 2, 3. See, on the right hand side, I have 1, 2, 3, see, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. So exactly, so if I move to the left of 0, so I should consider, see, negative. Okay, negative elements also. See, minus 2, minus 3. See, these negative elements. So if I consider these negative elements, then I should be able to write another set, a very important set, that is denoted by Z, symbol Z or capital letter I. It is set of integers. See, set of integers. So set of integers means, so it contains positive and negative side. Okay, see, right side of 0 and left side of 0 including 0. So I must write the, see, so it goes on continuing here. See, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, dash. Okay, so this set, so in this set I have included, say, negative digits along with positive digits, 1, 2, 3. So all this set included, that is called as set of integers. Okay, set of integers. So set of natural numbers or counting numbers. Then if I include 0, so that set is called set of whole numbers. And this capital letter Z, or we use capital I, it is set of integers. So this set is called integers. So now I have included all these numbers. See, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, all these are included here. So now See, N, W and Z, we have 3 set of numbers. Is this enough for us to go forward? Exactly no. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸೆಟ್ಗಳು ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಎನ್, ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಮತ್ತು ಝೆಡ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ಹೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್? ಸಿ ವಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್. ಸಿ 1/2, then 3/2, okay, 4/5. See, if I take this 1/2, see 1/2 means, so dividing 1/2, so I will get what? 0.5. Then dividing 3/2, I will get 1.5. Then dividing 4/5, I will get what? 0.8. See here, these type of numbers 1/2, 3/2, 4/5. See, all these numbers are of the form, see, p/q. ನೋಡಿ, ಅಂಶ ಮತ್ತು ಛೇದ. ಸೊ p/q form. So p/q form. So where are these numbers? 3/2, 4/5. So we cannot include here. So such numbers need another separate set. Okay, let us include such type of numbers in the separate set. So that set is called set of rational numbers. That is denoted by C, capital Q. Set of rational numbers. ಭಾಗಲಬ್ಧ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Set of rational numbers. So let me write it here. Set of rational numbers. See, set of rational numbers means the numbers of the form, ನೋಡಿ, p/q. Then of course denominator should not be having 0. So denominator 0 ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, q not equal to 0, and these two are integers. So p and q belongs to this integer. So such type of set is called set of rational numbers. Okay, so here, so you must be aware of the notations. Okay, ಕೆಲವು ಸಂಕೇತಗಳು. ಸೊ ಇದು belongs to, ಸೇರಿದೆ. Okay, belongs to. Then does not belongs to. It does not belongs to ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಈ ಥರ ಸಮ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ, ದೇರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ದೆನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಅನುಪಾತ, ಆರ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಆಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಪುಟ್ 2 dots, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಸಚ್ ದಟ್, ಆರ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಲೈನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಸಚ್ ದಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸಚ್ ದಟ್ belongs to, does not belongs to, there exists. So here, the set of rational numbers means they should be of the form p/q, where denominator should not be 0, because it becomes 0. If it becomes 0, then it will be infinity. So p and q, numerator and denominator, belongs to this set of integers. Okay, so in the set of natural numbers, set of whole numbers, set of integers, set of rational numbers. Okay, so ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ, ಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ, ಪೂರ್ಣಾಂಕಗಳ ಗಣ. Z or I means ಪೂರ್ಣಾಂಕಗಳ ಗಣ. ದೆನ್ Q means ನಾವೆಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಭಾಗಲಬ್ಧ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ, 1/2, 3/2, 7/8 or 4/5. So such type of numbers, see, p/q form ನಲ್ಲಿ 1/2, 3/2, 7/8. So all these numbers will include this set, the set of rational numbers. Okay, so symbol this or this, such that. Okay, so set in representation of the sets, we write or we use these symbols. So we have 4 sets here. See, natural numbers, set of natural numbers, set of whole numbers, set of integers, and set of rational numbers. Okay, see, I will write some other examples here. See, we have 4 types of sets. So see, if I write see root 9. Okay, so square root of 9. So what is the value of square root of 9? So square root of 9, value of square root of 9 is what? It is 3. So we can write plus or minus 3. Okay, square root of 9 is plus or minus 3. Then square root of we can say square root of 4 is what? Plus or minus 2. Okay, we have the answer here. 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9. So I can write plus 3 or minus 3, or plus 2 or minus 2, square root of 4. So see, root 9, root 4. Similarly, I can write root 16. So that will be what? Plus or minus 4. So all these numbers, see, square root of 9, square root of 4, square root of 16, they are rational numbers only. Okay, rational numbers, because so we know the answer. So see, if I write say See, root 4 is, we know that value is 4. See, if I write, say, root 5, what is the value of root 5? So, root 5. So, we can find the value of root 5. But what is the value here, root 5? See, root 5, value of root 5. See, value of root 4 is 2. Root 5, so it is greater than 2. So, it exceeds to, see, 2 point. So, after decimal, so what happens? See, after decimal, the digits continue. So, here division process does not end. So, will not end here. See, root 5, see, root 6 is also 2 point something. So, here digits will not end. So, and the division process continues. Okay, root 5, root 6, up to, see, root 7, it is also 2 point something. Then root 8, it is also 2 point something. So, as soon as I reach, see, root 9, the value will be 3. See, here division process ends. So, square root of 9, answer is what? Square root of 9 means answer is 3. See, then in between we have, see, root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8. So, in this division process will not end here. See, such type of numbers, that is root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8. So, such type of decimals are called, or such type of numbers are called, see, irrational numbers. So, what do you mean by irrational numbers? Irrational numbers means division process will not end and the digits will continue to come. See here, root 5, root 6, root 7. So, if I cross root 9, okay, if I cross root 9, say root 10, then it will cross 3 point something. So, what are the digits after the decimal? So, they will so they will be unlimited. So, the numbers which cannot be written in the form of p by q, which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, are called irrational numbers. So, that is the next step, next set. So, that is set of irrational. See, we will write IR, that is set of irrational, see, set of irrational numbers. So, for example, just we have told here, say, root 2, root 3, so root 5, root 6. So, then we can write it, see, pi. So, value of pi is what? 22 by 7. 22 by 7. So, 22 by 7 means if we divide 22 by 7, the division process continues and we will never get 0. Okay, that means we will never get the remainder as 0. So, you will, here the process will continue. Therefore, pi is also an irrational number. So, the numbers which cannot be written in the form of p by q. So, p by q ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗದೇ ಇರೋ ನಂಬರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಇರ್ರಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ಅಭಾಗಲಬ್ಧ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ, ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, 1 2 3 4 5 ಸೆಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ, so observe this. So, irrational numbers. So, we cannot write these numbers in the form of p by q. Therefore, such numbers are called rational numbers. So, if I see ಸಂಖ್ಯಾ ರೇಖೆ, ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. So, here if I consider 0, see, on the right side of 0, so we will write, see, 1 2 3. Okay, then on the right left side of 0, see, -1, -2, -3, it goes on continuing here. So observe carefully here, set of natural numbers. So, 1 2 3, so these are natural numbers. So, if I include a 0, see, 0 is included. So, ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 0 1 2 3, that becomes whole number. So, if you consider all this, see, -3 -2 -1 0, see, -3 -2 -1 0, all these are called what? A set of integers. Then we get numbers of the form, say, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 6 by 4, such type of numbers. That is the numbers which are of the form p by q. They are called rational numbers. Then we get such type of numbers. So, cube root, fourth root, square root, whatever the numbers. So, these are non-terminating decimals. They are also called, see, non-terminating and non-recurring. So, irrational numbers means the numbers or the decimals which are non-terminating and non-recurring. Okay, they will digits will not repeat. So, such type of numbers are called irrational numbers. So, this is not enough. See, we need another set. Okay, that is, see, the set which contains both rational and, see, both rational and irrational numbers. The set which contains both rational and irrational numbers, it is called set of real numbers. So, that is denoted by capital R. So, that is what? Set of ಸಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ವಾಸ್ತವಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಗಣ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ನೋಡಿ, ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆರ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಬೋತ್ ರ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ irrational numbers. That means, so this set R contains natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, set of rational numbers, set of irrational numbers. So all the rational and irrational numbers will put all of them in one set, and we call that set as set of real numbers. That is denoted by the letter capital R. See, these are the 6 set of numbers. Okay, so N, W, Z, Q, irrational numbers, and the set of real numbers. See, I have told the symbols also. See, it belongs to. So say it there. So then does not belongs to. So if I write this symbol, see there exists, then this is such that. And because greater than or greater than equal to, you know all the symbols here. See, this is greater than. Okay, greater than. Then this is less than. So if I put this greater than or equal to, then this is less than or equal to. So these are all the symbols we use. Okay, see here, observe this. 1, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 natural number. See, whole numbers, natural number lies in whole number. Okay, so natural number lies in whole number, or whole number contains natural number. Okay, then integers, set of integers. Observe set of integers. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means in set of integers contains both N and W. Okay, both natural numbers and whole numbers are present here. Then next, set of rational numbers, see, which are of the form P by Q. Here, observe here, Q, set of rational numbers contains N, W and Z. So these 3 sets lie in Q. So ಈ set of rational numbers ಭಾಗಲಬ್ಧ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ N ಇದೆ, W ಇದೆ, Z ಇದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಸಪರೇಟ್ ನೋಡಿ, set of irrational numbers, these are separate because non-terminating and non-decimal. Okay, so leave it separately. Then real numbers, so N, W, Z, Q and irrational numbers, all these numbers lie in real number set. So the biggest set generally we discuss in mathematics is set of real numbers. Okay, so you should have the idea about these set of numbers before going to the chapter. Okay, then we have written the chapter name is set. Okay, sets. So these are the sets. See, this is an example. All these are sets. So what is this set here? See, set of natural numbers. One example. This is set of whole numbers. See, set of integers, set of rational numbers, set of irrational numbers, set of real numbers. So what is the definition of set? Set means we write the set by using flower bracket. Okay, so we have written flower bracket on both sides, and inside the flower bracket, what are the things we are going to write? Those are elements. Okay, elements are members of the set. See here, set of natural numbers. What are the members? 1, 2, 3, 4 are the members. Okay, I have put dash dash dash. That means we cannot count the number of elements exactly. So infinite set. If it is possible to count the number of elements, it is called finite set. So here, all the sets what I have written on the board, they are all infinite sets. Okay, generally we write infinite sets. So set means it is a collection of well-defined objects. See, well-defined objects. Okay, well-defined means should be able to understand what we are writing. Okay, see here we have well-defined because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on, they are natural numbers. Then if I include 0, that set is called what? Whole numbers. So we are well-defined. So these are all well-defined sets. So collection of well-defined objects is called set. So inside the set, what we are going to write, or what we have written, those are called members of the set. Okay, members of the set or elements of the set. So we usually denote the sets by flower brackets. Okay, so how many types of sets we have? So we have 6 types of sets. Okay, so from now onwards, if I write the symbol, so you must be able to know the definition of that. So if if I write say if A is equal to say if I write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, if I write this, see here, what are the elements? Okay, A is called a set. So what are the elements of the set A? Elements of the set A are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. See, here we write, see, 2 belongs to A, so belongs to. So 2 is present in the set A. So 2 antakanta element ಈ ಸೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. 4 belongs to A, 6 belongs to A, 8 belongs to A, similarly 10 belongs to A. ಸೊ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಎ ಸೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 11, so 11 does not belongs to A. See 11, I have not taken 11 in set A. So 11, I can write 11 does not belongs to A because I have not taken the set. I have not taken the element. See 11, 11 does not belongs to A. So 11 is not present in the set. So this is the symbol belongs to. So see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have written 5 elements. So number of elements of a set. Number of elements of a set is called cardinal number. Okay, cardinal number. So here see n, that is written as n of A. See how many elements does this set contain? This set contains 5 elements. So that is cardinal number. So cardinal number of this, okay, cardinal number of this set is what? 5. So because there are 5 elements, and see 5 means we have counted the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is finite set. So finite set means we can count the number of elements in a set or number of members in a set. So how many members are there? 5 members. So it is a finite set. So number of elements of a set or number of members of a set is called cardinal number. See, that is right, n of A. That is written as n of A. Okay, number of elements. So let me take another example here. Okay, so capital letter. So if P is equal to, so if I take, see 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. See, observe this. See here, we cannot write the cardinal number because it is infinite set. What do you mean by infinite set? So infinite set means so uncountable. So we cannot count the number of elements here. See 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. So it goes on unlimited. So we cannot write the cardinal number. This is infinite set and this is finite set. Then if I write say another example, see -2, -3, -4, -5, see -6. So this is a finite set. I can write the number of elements, see n of R. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can write the number of elements. So so in this way we can write the cardinal number. So set means it is a collection of well-defined objects. So if the number of elements or number of members is finite, then we say that as finite set. And if we not able to count the number of elements, then that is called infinite set. Okay, so how do you write the sets? Sets can be written by using the flower brackets. Okay, so at this point, see, we have written so many types of sets here. See, n, natural, set of natural, standard symbol is the set of natural numbers, then set of whole numbers, then set of integers, set of rational numbers, and set of real numbers. Okay, so we have discussed all these things. Okay, so let me write see another example. If see C is equal to, if I write say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then D is equal to 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Okay, so if I have taken 2 examples, so these are the 2 sets. See, this is also finite set and this is also a finite set. See, here we have listed the number of okay, we have written or listed the elements. See, we listed the elements. So listed the elements or members of a set within the flower bracket. So such type of representation of sets, it is called roster. See, roster form or roster method. So roster method. So we have written set of natural numbers, set of rational numbers, set of real numbers, set of whole numbers. So we have the method in which we write or we list the elements. Okay, we list the elements. That method is called roster method. Okay, so we list the elements and enclose them within the flower bracket. Such type of representation of set is called roster method. So until now, all the examples which we have written on the board, they are all of, see, the roster method. So one method of representation of sets is roster method. First one is. So we can also write the sets by another method. So this is the roster method. So let us consider another let me write another example here. So for example, if I write, say, if A is equal to x such that x is a natural number, see, less than, see, I have taken a simple example here. See, observe this. What is this? This is also a set, okay, but it is not a roster form, or it is not written in the roster form. Why? See, here inside the flower bucket, I have not listed the elements. So I have not listed the elements. Instead of listing the elements, I have written one property. Okay, I have written one property or rule. Okay. So see, what is the set I have written? A is equal to x. See, such that, so I told the symbol here, such that x is a natural number less than 10. So instead of writing the element, instead of writing the members or elements, I have written one property. Okay, that property should be satisfied by every element of the set. So the another method is, okay, in another method we don't write the elements. Instead of elements, we write the property. So property of a set. So such type of method, that is called rule method. Okay, so roster method, in roster method we simply write the elements and put comma and enclose them within the brackets. On another method, we don't write the elements directly. So instead of writing the elements, we write a property of a set, or we write one rule. So that is called rule method. Okay, so roster method and rule method. See here, x is a natural number less than 10. So I can convert this to roster form. Okay, see, x is a natural number less than 10. So I will write the same set after reading the property here. See, x means x is an element. So it is a natural number less than 10. So what are the natural numbers? See, what are the natural numbers less than 10? So we have to think that. What are the natural numbers less than 10? See, 1 to 9. So that I can write it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, see, 8, 9. See, less than 10. So these are the natural numbers less than 10. See, now this is roster. So this is roster form. Okay. So here I have written the same. See, both the sets are same here. Here I have listed the elements. So it is called roster form. Instead of that, I have written the property. It is called rule method. So to represent the sets, we have two methods. Okay. So that is roster method on and rule method or set builder method. So let me. Okay. So roster method okay, roster method, and another one is rule method. So rule method or set builder method. Okay, see, these two methods are used to describe a set. See, roster method and rule method or set builder method. See here, this is rule method. So I have converted the same set to roster method. See, two important things. ಬಹಳ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ರೂಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಬರಿತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಮೆಥಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಟೂ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದ ರೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೂಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. So in this way we can give many examples related to roster and rule method. Okay, let us see if, so I will write one set here. So I have taken two sets, finite sets. Okay, finite sets. So finite sets and infinite sets. These are finite sets. See here, see 1 2 3 4, okay, 1 2 3 4 belongs to A, so all the elements lie in set A. See, then 1 2 3 4, these are also lie in set B. So 1 2 3 4, they belongs to B. See 4, so 5 is there, no problem. 1 2 3 4 ನೋಡಿ, A ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ 1 2 3 4, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 2 3 4, ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 1 2 3 4 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳು ಬಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇವು ಎ ಸೆಟ್ಗೂ ಸೇರಿದೆ, ಬಿ ಸೆಟ್ಗೂ ಸೇರಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿ ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ, ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಲೈ ಇನ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಬಿ. ಸಿ 1 2 3 4, ಇಲ್ಲೂ 1 2 3 4 ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಈ ಥರ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟನ್, ಸಿ ಈ ಥರ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್. ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಉಪಗಣ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್? ಇಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ set A, if all the elements of set A lie in set B, then we say that A is a subset of B. Okay, so A is a subset of B. So this is a symbol of subset. So here 1 2 3 4, so every element of set A, so ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, 1 2 3 4, so every element of set A lies in set B, therefore A is a subset of B, so it is a symbol of subset. Okay, so ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, then whole numbers, so 0 1 2 3 4, okay, this is whole number. So here ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ 1 2 3 4, so ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಸಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿ ಹೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಹೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಸೊ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಹೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ನ ಉಪಗಣ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ಏನು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ಕ್ಯೂ ಸಾರಿ ಝೆಡ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ -3 -2 -1 0 1 2. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡಿ ಝೆಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಝೆಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಝೆಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಬರೀಬೋದು, ಎನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ, ದೆನ್ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಸಿ ಝೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಎನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ, ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಝೆಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಎನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎನ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂನಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಸೆಟ್ ಎನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಎರಡು ಸೆಟ್ಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಸಬ್ಸೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಉಪಗಣ. ಸೊ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಇದು ಉಪಗಣ ಸಿಂಬಲ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಮುಂದಿನ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ನೋಡಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಉಪಗಣ